Hi YouTube family, welcome back to the space. If you're new around here, my name is Hedy Shah. I'm a movement coach and a mindfulness teacher, and I support individuals to build strength from the ground up. I am passionate for people to embody a true sense of strength with the lens of preventing from injuries, chronic pain, and things like that. So hopefully as we age, we can stay agile, stay mobile, and strong. So some of the things that I'm super passionate about involves breathing and breathing mechanics and all that good stuff. So in today's video, I want to talk about a common things that I see among my clients, that they feel a sense of a stuckness in between their shoulder blades or lower down around their mid back. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing a series of exercises that I have seen over and over support my clients to not only open up that space, but actually feel really good in their day-to-day movement, and they don't really get that kind of tension anymore. And if they still repeatedly get into that pattern, they have a way of getting out of that pattern. So without further ado, let's get started. For this exercise, you want to get as comfortable as possible. So if you've got enough flexibility in your pelvis and in your hips, so you're going to get into this position and elbows nice touching the knees. So we want to feel the inner part of the elbow touching, and if you don't feel it, so you're going to keep it slightly out so you start feeling the inner part of the elbow. If this position in terms of the pelvis and the hips is very difficult for you, you can use the foam roller for extra support so you can fully relax here. So when you fully settled in, we're going to have the right arm reach forward. So we still want to keep the right arm nice and relaxed on the ground. I don't want you to reach too much that you feel like all these muscles are activating. So my elbow is still touching the floor. So this is going to be my arm positioning on the right side. So now that you've seen that, I'm going to flip to the other side so you can see what's happening on the left side. So now I'm starting to push into the elbow, into the hand on the left side. So my goal is to get the shoulder blade move as far away from the spine as possible. So in order for that to happen, you might need to shift this slightly to the right, and that's okay. So keep pushing so you're feeling everything on the shoulder blade sliding to the side and creating space in the back of your heart. And then you're going to have your eyes looking at your armpit. You're not going to bend the neck. So instead, what you're going to be doing is creating that nice length in the neck and looking down at your armpit. So we stay here and start by softly inhaling into the back of the heart. A nice relaxed exhale out. So you're going to continue pushing the ground away from you. Maintaining the gaze on the armpit. We're here for 5 to 10 reps of breath. The inhale should feel a lot of stretch in the back, expanding the back rib behind the heart. And you continue pushing the ground away from you on the left side so you can maintain that nice slide of the shoulder blade to the side. Beautiful and relaxed. For this exercise, grab a pillow and a foam roller just in case you need to use that. So we're going to grab our pillow and just really squeeze it and put it right underneath our lower rib cage. And then we're going to get into a nice and relaxed position like this. Elbows nice and down on the ground. Keep them as close as possible to your knees. if this position is extremely uncomfortable for you, that you can relax in this position, what you can do is you can grab your foam roller and put it wherever you need to feel that you can relax here. Okay, so being relaxed is super important here. So if you can get all the way down, then let's get into the position. So once again, elbows close to the knees. We're going to push gently into the inner part of our elbows. If that's difficult for you, you can open up the elbows a little bit more. That's okay too. So you're creating a slight reach through the shoulder blades. So you're pushing the elbow into the ground, shoulder blades are coming, sliding to the side, and allow the head remain relaxed. So we start with breathing. Soft inhale, full exhale out. Keep that rib nicely down. Inhale softly. Getting that breath into your whole back. Expand that back rib. Exhale. After 5 rounds of breath, you can rest. For this exercise, you will need a foam roller and lie down on your side. So you want to feel fully supported in your neck. So you can use a yoga block, or you can use your hand or a pillow to fully feel supported. So the more comfortable you are in this position, the better the exercise is going to be, because the majority of your body is going to be fully relaxed for this exercise. So you want to have your feet, your knees, your hips, your shoulders all in the same line. So arms reaching nice and forward. So you're going to have your hands nicely landing on the foam roller. So what you don't want to happen is having your chest collapse down. So you want to have the middle of your chest pointing forward and remain as open as you possibly keep it. But you don't want to arch your lower back or anything like that. So the idea is having your rib cage nicely stacked over the pelvis. So arms reaching forward. So allow yourself to fully relax here. So we start reaching almost as if you're dislocating your shoulder blade. The shoulder blade moves away from the spine, and you're going to bring it back into the spine. Move away, bring back to the spine. Keep that going. So the common thing that often happens is people start moving from the elbow over, moving from the shoulder blade. So make sure that you're watching out for that. So we're here for 10 to 20 reps, and we keep that going. And once again, you're going to keep the body nice and relaxed, nice and soft, so you're not making yourself rigid, stiff, or stressed for this exercise. So after 10 to 20 reps, you're going to hold, maintain that nice reach out, and we start breathing to the back that we expanded. Softly inhale, relax, exhale out. So you're going to bring the foam roller a little bit lower down. We're going to practice the low reach. So we're reaching out, coming back in, reaching out, coming back in. Keep that going. Once again, we're here for 10 to 20 reps. Making sure that the middle of the chest is not collapsing. So after 10 to 20 reps, you're going to reach and hold for 3 reps of breath. Getting that expansion in the back rib cage. Relax. So now we're going to go transition to the other side. So once again, we want to keep everything nice and stacked. Shoulder over the pelvis, over the knee, over the foot. So create that nice reach. So again, keeping the chest nice and open, reaching out, slow back in, out, slow back in. We keep that going. We're here for 10 to 20 reps. So keep that in mind. You can always play with the higher reach here as well, but oftentimes the majority of the clients that I see, they tend to, at the beginning at least, they have a lot of tension in the neck and the traps. So I would start with the almost like a parallel reach rather than high reach. So we would play with the horizontal reach and the lower reach, and then slowly transition them to the higher reach there. So when you're done with that 10 to 20 reps, you're going to hold soft inhale into that back space. Making sure that the knee is high enough so you're almost in a square position. And then we're going to go for a low reach. Keep that going. Make sure the chest is not collapsing. We're keeping the neck and the breath soft. Then after 10 or 20 reps, whatever you choose, maintain that reach. Soft inhale into that back rib. Nice relax exhale out. One more time here. Beautiful work.